What up? It is show day, and it's about it's like 6:45 almost. I'm taking her to go get her makeup done. I have to go run around and get a bunch of different foods that I haven't gotten yet. So. Alright, so we just got our second coat of tan. We're on the way back to the... Oh, she has her makeup done. You can't see it. There it is. Alright, but we are on the way back to the Airbnb. Gonna pack up our stuff.
In 900 feet, turn right on Capitol Avenue.
In 900 feet, I'm gonna turn right on Capitol Avenue. These are my Krispy Kremes that I picked up this morning. Man, that was a huge rush. Trying to find some dang eggs and stuff and check in with my coach, but we're looking pretty good. She's looking pretty good. That's mine.
Turn right on.
Yeah, you got a new. I think we both had like new low weigh-ins by a lot. I'm only a pound up from last year, which is pretty crazy because I feel a lot bigger. But yeah, I don't know.
I dropped 5 pounds in the last 2 days.
It's because she doesn't rest, dude. Like, I've never had to scold anyone to rest. Finally rests, drops 5 pounds. And again, she gains pounds. It's different. But, how do you feel? How are you feeling about the show?
I feel good. I'm going in really calm. I can't say I'm excited. I'm just really calm. Like, I don't feel like doing it.
I would have to concur.
I mean, I guess with all the tan on and everything.
Yeah, other than this strong-ass jawline. Just kidding. Kind of. Apparently I'm not a professional, I'm a failure. And I forgot my number and my wristband to get into the venue. So I'm gonna drop off my stuff, leave it with Mary, and then go walk to the Airbnb because I don't want to pay for parking again. So I got my stuff, got my wristband, got my number, and now Mary's getting glazed by the best tan in the game.
Thank you for that.
If you're ever doing a NorCal show, so Muscle Sport or Spectrum Fitness, you gotta hit up Showtime Tans. Best tan there is.
Glossy.
Look at that extreme care that Clarissa is putting into her glaze. Start carving up, so
How good is it?
this bike's for you.
Do a 180, face that back wall.
Hold it tight, Sanchez.
And face forward. Okay, gentlemen, you're going to go there along that right diagonal. Okay, I need competitor 1, Dean. Competitor 4, Xavier. Competitor 5, Brandon. Competitor 6, James. Competitor 7, Joseph. And competitor 15, Anthony. Xavier and Joseph just took 7 and 4 switch. You're right next to each other. So 7 and 4 first.
Come on, AJ.
And 3, Roderick, step out.
Hold on, AJ.
Okay, now again, everyone square up to the front. And square up. Do a 180 face that back wall. Again, spread out. There's plenty of room up there.
Get up. Switch pose, AJ.
And face forward.
Bring it on.
Okay, one more time to a 180 face that back wall. And face forward.
Bring it on, AJ.
Four, 6, 10, and 3, take a step back to either side. 12, do the move to the center. 2, Rob, step out. 9, EJ, step out. 14, David Thorpe, step out. O, step out. Okay, now do a 180, face that back wall. And face forward.
Nice.
12 and 14 switch, 12 and 14 switch. Now again, square up to the front. Do a 180, face that back. And face forward. Okay, 9, 14, and 2. Take a step back to either side. 8 and 12 step in. And 11, Johnson step out. And 13, Jorge step out.
So prejudging is over. A little update. Okay, so there's 15 of us in total in the Pro Men's Physique, and they had a first call out of 6 people. After the first 6 people, they had like, I think 2 people stay on, so like maybe like 5th and 6th place, and then they called me out. So I was thinking, you know, I'm in like the 7th, 8th, you know, whatever range. Maybe I can fight for 5th. And then they called a couple more people up, so there was like a total of 5 people in the line. So second call out. Then they called everyone else out to go to the back and made me stay on the line. And then they called another group of people up, so there was the third call outs and me. And then they sent all of those guys back off, and I was still on the line again. And so I was in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th call outs. I was up there for crazy long. I was sweating. It was, I've never really done that. I don't think I've ever seen anybody have to do that. And I was like, my tan was just melting off because I was out there for so long. But yeah, I mean, it's not really it's not really like what I was hoping for, obviously. Like, I'm super competitive, so, you know, like, losing is a little sour, and I think it's a little bit more, like, it stings a little bit more knowing that this is, like, my best. Like, there's nothing wrong happened. Like, I peaked perfectly, my tan looked great, my makeup was cool, makeup by Maryish. You know, I just didn't have it. You know, I didn't have it today, like with what the judges were looking for today against those guys. And that's kind of what stung the most, you know. And like, I put a lot into this. So, like, to not be good enough and be at your best at the same time is a little bit, it's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow. I mean, it's not what you expect when you're like looking at yourself every day and you're like, wow, this is the best I ever looked. And then, you know, you don't exactly get rewarded for it in the way that you hoped. But it's just, you know, I didn't look very happy after the show, after prejudging, and I wasn't, and I'm still not very happy about, like, you know, the way it happened. But I am happy with what I was able to accomplish, the amount of areas that I was able to bring up, and, you know, I posted this the other day. I would say this, like, you know, bodybuilding is a marathon, not a sprint. You know, all these like cliche things that you don't like, that you hear every day. It's not exactly what you want to hear right after you lose, but you know in the back of your head that it's true. And the whole point of this is to, you know, push myself and to grow, not just physically, but, you know, to grow myself as a person, to be able to handle more, to be able to be stronger, physically, mentally, emotionally. Everything. It's a challenge, and it's a challenge every day to be able to bring your best and be your absolute best. Can you be perfect? Can you be 100% on your, you know, your cardio, your diet, your training? Can you be constantly looking for ways to be better, not just saying like I know enough and trying to just do that and expect to be getting better? You know, like, you have to be constantly on the lookout for more growth, more knowledge, and, you know, like, more intensity. It's just everything. And I was able to do that this time, so there's really nothing I can say except I just wasn't ready. And as hard as it is to kind of swallow that pill, I know that with the amount of, like, love that I have for this sport, like the amount of intensity that I bring to it, the amount of work that I'm willing to put in, it's really just a matter of time. Like, I will figure it out, and I will be there someday. It's just, you know, it's hard right now. I mean, and I am the youngest guy out there. I'm only 25, and all those guys are late 20s, early 30s, so, you know, it is what it is.
You're getting pretty old out there too, dude.
What?
So you're getting pretty old too.
Shut your ass up! I'm getting old. You're close to 30.
Hey!
But yeah, just gonna you know, I did have a lot of fun out there though. I think anyone that saw me out there before I ended up like in the fourth call outs, they saw that I was having a ton of fun, and I genuinely enjoyed that. So I'm just gonna keep that in mind. Remember that I do this not just for a trophy or a win, and you know, comparing yourself to others is not the best way to think about your success, but how well were you able to grow. And if you did everything that you can, then there's nothing really else that you can say or do, so you might as well just try and enjoy the moment. So I'm gonna go back to finals, put a smile on, go have my fun. I've been dieting for 18 and a half weeks. I've dieted through my family Christmas party, I dieted through New Year's, and I dieted through Chicago. I dieted through tons of trips back and forth to LA to go see her. I mean, I did a lot, and you know, I guess I technically like missed out on a lot, but at the same time, I grew a lot as a person. I pushed my limits, and you know, I'm just gonna keep getting better. But I'm gonna go have some fun tonight, and then I'm gonna go eat some donuts. Some donuts. So I can...
So can we what?
She has no sense of humor. She couldn't say anything funny. Peace.